Hey folks, today we are going to fry turkey. This is a Cajun recipe that's been around forever. It's really become mainstream in the last, 15 years or so. Super simple to do, but kind of dangerous. I'm going to show you how I did it, and I definitely made some mistakes. This is the second or third turkey I've ever fried, so bear with me, learn from my mistakes, and please don't repeat them. First, we're going to get our bird out of the bag. I am cooking this on a Saturday. I purchased this turkey the Saturday before. You need basically a day to thaw in your refrigerator for every 5 pounds. This is a 20-pound turkey, so theoretically I could get by with thawing it for 4 days. However, knowing that if you put anything frozen in boiling oil, it will boil over very, very violently, and we certainly don't want to do that. So I gave it an entire week to thaw to make sure that there's no frozen sections still deep inside the bird. As you can see, I'm wrestling with that little plastic thing that holds the legs together. I know that's perfectly fine for baking. I don't know what it would do if you put that in frying oil, so it was a real pain in the butt to get out. Finally, I just had to stick my hands deep in the cavity and pull these little hooks out, just sort of press it down towards the neck, and then it came right out. So you can see how that thing's made. Really, that was a pain to deal with. Now, the CDC used to recommend that you wash your bird thoroughly. They have since changed their mind after realizing that when you're splattering water on your bird, you're just potentially spreading salmonella onto every surface in your kitchen from water splashing. So any potential salmonella is going to get cooked out when you reach 165 degrees. So the CDC now says don't wash your bird, but I still say scrub up and sanitize when you're done handling any poultry for that matter, especially turkey. Here's our kit. To measure how much oil you need, this is not what you do. I've done this way before and it worked out fine. Put your bird in and then fill it up with oil, just so that your bird is covered in the oil. I'm using peanut oil. I bought this at Lowe's. I thought it was kind of expensive. It was $44 for 3 gallons. I'm sure you can find something better than that. Now, while I'm doing this, I'm actually looking for a fill line on the pan or on the pot. Couldn't find it. Trust me, it's there. It's about halfway up. I should have looked closer. I should have stopped right there and not opened the second box of oil. There's $44 down the drain. But I fill it up. I'm filling it up too high. This is just way too high, and you'll see what happens when we put the bird in the boiling oil. So just take it out. For this kit came with a second pan and a second strainer, so I just used that so I didn't get oil everywhere. Now I'm just going to inject this with the Cajun butter marinade. You can find this at any Lowe's, Home Depot, Walmart around Thanksgiving. Because I needed this to make the video, I ordered it off of Amazon, 18 bucks for it. That is just waited early enough to make the video. So just for argument, but just a big syringe, draw, and then just inject several places deep into the meat until you can. A little bit of head left, I just threw once. Now let's ignite the burner and bring the oil up to 350 degrees. This particular model has a timer on it. Be sure to check out a video about unboxing Amazon's choice of a turkey fryer. So we light it. That ignition switch right there. It's not an ignition switch, it's just an on switch to let the gas flow. So we get the oil up to 350 degrees. Now, this is very important. Turn the gas off. I cannot stress that enough. Turn the gas off before you put your bird in, and this is very bad right here. Remember I said I put too much oil in it? Well, this is exactly what happens when you have too much oil or ice in your bird. It boils over. Now, if I had not turned the gas off, this would be a very, very different situation, and I'd probably still be in the hospital at this point. So here it is. kind of burning my hand. You know, a glove would probably be smart at this point, but I didn't think about that because, hey, I measured the right amount of oil. Well, just at one point I had to let it go. And it boiled over profusely. This is bad, people. This is really, really, really bad. Obviously, don't do this inside. This is in the middle of my yard, backyard, nothing around for at least 30 or 40 feet. But again, if I had not turned the gas off, this would be a big fire at this point. And you probably shouldn't leave the matches next to the burner or the propane tank. Okay, now that disaster's over, we're going to let this boil for about 1 hour. 20-pound bird needs roughly 3 minutes per pound, so that comes out to an hour. Now it's time to pull the bird out. Notice I turned the gas off first. We don't want to set the neighborhood on fire. And the pan is fully washed from where we had a raw bird in it, covered in oil. Let's pull it out, let it drip out a little bit. Oh yeah, one other thing, I put spoons underneath the strainer so that it's not sitting in oil. And then we carve it up and eat it. So folks, I hope you enjoy the video. Please like and subscribe and check out our turkey carving video.